Hey hoes.
Hey ho.
We just sitting here today. Let me turn my TV down. We're talking about sister wives. Oh,
We don't want to be sister wives. We
No.
just want to talk about sister wives.
yeah, we don't.
We can't do that.
I have not watched the most current one where Christine's wedding goes off, but I'm going to.
And I have watched it.
Yeah. Um. So I know a lot of y'all probably know exactly who sister wives are. We keep up with sister wives, 1,000 Pound Sisters.
90 Day Fiance. I'm more 90 Day Fiance than you are, but
Yeah, I'm behind on 90 Day Fiance.
yeah. Well, there's like 2 or 3 different ones out
Yeah.
now, so
Yeah, I'm behind on that, and I did watch a Pillow Talk last night.
Yeah.
To try to catch up on some of it.
So you're good about watching the Pillow Talk, and I have to watch the whole thing, and I have to know every word they say.
Yeah.
Because you might miss something.
Yeah. The other one I like to watch is 600 Pound Life.
600 Pound Life, 1,000 pound. Is it Best Friends? 1,000 Pound.
1,000 Pound
with
Best
the four-
Friends.
with
Yes.
the 4.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and
I
Vanessa,
don't know if I'm up on that one completely.
Well, I think they're getting ready to start a new one because
I seen the
I've
one
been
with the wedding.
Who's wedding?
The lady who got married on there.
Oh yeah, the one who just whined and cried all the time because
Yeah.
she wanted to do it, but she didn't want to do it.
Right. She was freaking out right for the wedding. They didn't know if they was going to be able to get her to do it.
Yeah,
But she did it.
I've seen pictures of Vanessa on Facebook and stuff, and she is amazing. She's just so skinny.
Yeah.
She's tiny. The one I didn't think would do it, done it.
Oh, yeah, because in the beginning,
Oh, no, you weren't gonna tell her nothing.
no.
She was
remember,
like Tammy on 1,000 Pound
yeah.
Sister.
And they have, Vanessa and Tammy have made a complete spin around. They are not the same people anymore.
And we're
They
gonna
are not.
catch up on 1,000 Pound Sisters and do another video
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah.
She's got to catch it. But now today we were just sitting here talking about sister wives, and that don't worry about that. So anyway, sister wives. The husband is Cody, and then his first wife was Mary, and then it was Janelle. Was it Janelle the second wife?
I think Janelle was the second. Christine was the third.
Third.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Because
Yeah.
Janelle was before Christine, and
Right.
then he married a fourth wife named Robin. And really, I watched the show even though I would not live that lifestyle.
Sobbing Robin.
Yeah,
Throw
Sob.
that in there.
Yeah,
Sobbing
Sobbing Robin.
Robin.
Everybody online has named her Sobbing Robin because she cries a lot.
I'd like
a
to
lot.
see one episode where she don't shed them fake crocodile tears. I'd
She
like to
cries
see
a
one
lot. She
episode.
does. She has a lot of. I don't know what kind of issue. She cries
she knows
a lot.
she done them wrong. She
but
knows
does
she
she
done-
care?
No, she don't care, but she's got a.
And-
I think, and you know what? Her daughters. They did an interview with a couple of her daughters, and one of her daughters did the exact same thing. Did you see that?
I saw that.
And they were like, "Yep, she's following in her mama's footsteps because she just cried right on the spot."
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So most of you probably know about Sister Wives, but now we were just looking up some dates and stuff. So apparently Cody married his first wife Mary in 1990.
1990,
And then in between 90 and
2014.
14, he married Janelle, Christine, and Robin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But now him and Mary had to get divorced in 2014 because they were legally married.
Yeah, she offered that up, I think, just so that he
Yes,
could adopt
I saw that.
Robin's kids.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it.
No,
I wouldn't have done it.
no, I wouldn't have done it either.
Because that just messed. I think it messed her up.
It was the beginning of the end.
It was, yeah.
It was the beginning
Yeah.
of the end. So then in 2014, him and Mary legally divorced so he could legally marry Robin and adopt her children that she had with her first
Yeah.
husband. I
Right.
guess that was that her first husband?
I think it was her first and only husband.
Okay.
And I'm not sure that was even a polygamy.
I don't know if
so.
it was.
I don't think it was.
I think that they said that her and her first husband didn't live the polygamous lifestyle, but she met Cody and wanted to live that lifestyle.
And I think she said her mama lived that lifestyle because in one of the recent interviews that they
Okay.
did, it might have been the tell all, I'm not sure. She said that her mama said to her, if you let yourself become the basement wife,
Mhm.
then you'll become the basement
The
wife.
basement wife.
So you have to kind of fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she went in with that in her mind, like I'm not
I'm
going
not
to be that
going to
wife.
be the fourth wife, basement wife type person.
It was Sister Wife Survivor, and she won. That's the way I see it.
Oh,
She
you know
won.
what? That is good. Yeah. It was like a survival thing to get through it, and she has climbed to the top.
She's at the top. She got what she wanted.
So, I don't know if the other marriages were already going downhill when he met Robin. I couldn't really tell.
Well, when they do their interviews, he's sitting there on the couch with his arms around
I
each
know,
of them,
all of them.
and he talks about what a great relationship they
That's
have and how
what
they made it work. And
Yes.
I
But was that fake? Was he faking
I
that?
think that there were issues between the sister wives, them as a whole, but not Cody. I don't think Cody was involved.
Right.
I think it was just the sister wives that had
Yeah,
beef
because
with
he
each
would
other.
always have one of them set on each side, and he'd have his arm around them, or he'd be holding their hand.
Yeah.
And they were acting like everything was fine.
There was a couple of times that they expressed how they didn't like something that he did, and he dismissed it. But they all, did vacations together. They ate together. They, they did everything together. So I don't think it got bad until Robin came in the picture and she was in that cul-de-sac with them.
Yes.
And he had the option to stay at her house more, and that's when it started, I think, going downhill.
Because it was almost like, and this is how I feel, and a lot of people might feel this way, that Robin was the new toy.
Yeah.
When a kid gets a new toy, that's the toy they want to play with, and that's the toy they play with, and the other toys get neglected for a while.
And if you kind of think about it, she was different than the other wives. Like,
She was
a
different.
skinny mini. She had dark hair. And not saying that the others were,
She was opposite.
Yeah, she was opposite. They were blonde-headed.
Mhm.
They had kids, but they had mama weight on them.
And you know what? But I have noticed, though, some people don't have a type. But some people do have a type.
Yeah.
So maybe he just don't have a type. He likes all kinds
Well,
of women.
something attracted him to her.
Right.
Like, big time.
Big time. It was like...
It might have been her being domineering. Like,
maybe, because she does that thing where you get your way and try to not look like you're getting your way. But she does it severely bad. She was doing it to the sister wives and to him. It's like she wants her way. She's going to get her way. But she's going to try to act like that she doesn't want her way.
Well, at one point, some of the other wives went to her and said, "This is what we need to do, and you've got to go talk to him because you're the one that
Who speaks Cody?
Yeah, speaks Cody."
That makes no damn sense to me when you're a married couple.
Yeah. So she had the control to tell him what she wanted done, and he did it.
Would you share your husband with other women?
No.
Heck no.
No, absolutely not.
No, heck no.
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 I mean, I got him, like with me, and we have our thing. If another woman came into the picture and tried to switch something up,
Disruption.
that wouldn't
Disruption.
go. No.
Disruption.
Because when
honey.
you got one husband and one wife, it takes a long time for both of you to come to an agreement on how you want to have your marriage and the things that you're willing to do and not to do. And to having to
people
give up.
always talking about everything has to be 50-50. Honey, you have to put 100% in both
100.
ways.
Exactly, both of you.
100% in both ways. If you out there married to somebody who's giving you 50% and you giving them 100, there's a problem.
I couldn't imagine my husband trying to divide his love and affection up to 3 other women other than me.
Girl.
I cannot imagine that. We
And
don't.
sexy time.
I'm the 100%.
And sexy time.
Give me that 100% because I'm not sharing it.
You gonna have to share your husband and your sexy time
Yes.
with 2 or 3 or 4 or 5
I would be
other
honestly.
women.
I would be. I mean, if it was me, I'd be like mentally comparing myself to I'd be like, okay, he just came from such and such's house. Am I that good, or am I going to be that good?
Yes.
I know that sounds crazy, but that would drive
Does
me
he
crazy.
get along with her better? Is the sex
Right.
life better?
Right.
you know, what do they, are they more compatible?
What kind of secrets do they got? Because I'm gonna need to know.
Oh my God! And there's gonna be secrets.
There's gonna be secrets.
There's gonna be secrets, and so I guess that lifestyle's to some people, but not for
It
others.
would not be.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
But now these people between 1990 and 2014, there went from one wife to four. Okay, but by 2021,
Yeah.
one of them wives said, "I'm done with this."
Amen.
That was Christine. So
You go, girl.
Yes, you go, Christine. You had to be she was like the pioneer.
She was the pioneer.
She said,
yeah.
"I'm going for this.
Yeah.
I'm done with this. I'm not sharing my time. I'm not sharing my intimacy. He is all, because he was all over Robin,
Yeah.
and the other three were over there somewhere, and he didn't care if he got to see those other three, and I don't know if he even cared if he got to see them other kids all
I
the
don't
time.
think he really cared about the kids, because when you hear him talk, he blames his relationship that he don't have with his kids on his kids.
On the kids.
He says, "Oh, they didn't comply with
So-
my COVID rules," and
Yes.
they're kids.
They didn't. What's that one statement? He said they have a phone too. The phone,
Yeah.
they can. The communication goes both ways. If they want to reach out to me, they'll reach out to me. I shouldn't have to always be the one to reach out to them. You know what? If my kids ain't calling me, I'm gonna be calling them.
Yes, where are you at? Are
What you
okay?
doing? What you been up to? I'm calling them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them. If I don't hear from my kids, I'm not gonna wait for my kids to call me.
Because you don't know what's going on. And he
Mm.
probably thought, well, they got the mamas, and the mamas will, get in touch with me if something's going on. But that's
Uh-huh.
not the thought process to have.
It's not the adult way to look at things. You are the parent. So, Cody, you wrong.
And see,
You wrong.
he made a statement that Robin's kids complied with everything.
Mhm.
They all lived in that house together, and when he asked them to do something, they did it.
I'm sure maybe they did better since they were living in the house with him, and he could see who they were hanging out with during COVID and where they were going. But you're not going to tell me that them kids 100% follow your instructions 24 hours a day, because they didn't.
Well, the one that got me was when the oldest was having an anxiety attack about something. Did you see that one? And she was laying on the couch, and she's grown. I mean, she's a teenager, 15,
Yeah,
16,
yeah.
whatever. And he goes over there and picks her up and takes her to her bedroom. Why would you do that? He wouldn't have done that for his other children, because Savannah, he don't even see Savannah.
And the one had surgery.
Is that Isabel?
I think it
I
was.
think
I think it might have been. I think it was Isabel had
He
surgery.
didn't even show up.
He didn't even go to the surgery. So there is a lot of favoritism.
But
If
it's
you
her
ask
fault.
me,
It's their fault.
it's
Yeah.
a lot. Yes, he blames it on the mamas,
Mhm.
but he shows a lot of favoritism to certain ones.
Yes.
And so he was. I'm convinced that he was showing favoritism to Robin, and that's why the other three wives decided that something was going to have to give, because things were not going as they should.
That's absolutely what
He
happened.
was not being a good leader of their family.
No.
Now, I mean, I'm not a polygamist, so I don't know all the rules, but I seen what I seen.
Well, I think initially it was supposed to be like he would stay at one's house for 2 or 3 days.
Yes.
And then he'd go to another's and another's and another's. Then he finally got to where
He quit
was,
doing it.
He was staying
quit
at
doing it.
Robin's for 3, and the
Yes,
others,
for
one
one.
less day, and
He'd
whatever.
go spend in one of the interviews, Christine was like, we came spent one night and then he left.
Yeah.
We thought he was going to stay,
Yeah.
for a couple, 3 days, but apparently that wasn't his intention.
I know. And his excuse was, I got tired of lugging my clothes around.
Yeah.
No, that's not right, because
You know what? Fork that, because you've been lugging your clothes around for years.
Well, he had clothes at everybody's house, because you remember Christine packed up all his stuff
Yes.
and put it out in the garage. So that's not an excuse, because he had stuff at her house.
You've been lugging your tail from house to house from 1990 to 2000, whatever he married Janelle and got a second wife. And I know they all lived in a house together for a while, but
he was in Lehigh or something.
But
like
he
that.
still had to spend
go
nights
from room to room to room. Yeah.
this wife's section and then that way. And you know what? No. You lugged your stuff around. for all the whatever years, and just because you got a fourth wife, you're gonna decide you can't lug your toothbrush to another house and your phone charger. Mm-mm.
What it was he didn't want to let them others go because they was supplying some money.
And he had a new toy.
He had a new toy, and I mean he was getting paid for it.
Yeah, they're getting paid.
They were
I
paying
don't have
him.
a clue what they make per episode. I've never even tried to.
You know, I don't know. I mean, it's got to be good enough for them to keep going on.
I'm gonna tell you, I think it's interesting, and I know in order for someone to continue to make a reality show, they're gonna have to be making something off of it, because you're not gonna do that for years and years if you're not making some money, because you got to make a living.
Yeah, you catch a lot of crap.
All that gets put. They put themselves out in the
They
open.
do.
It was risky.
It
was.
Yeah.
It was risky. All right, so Christine left in 2021. Well, not left, but because she already lived separate anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And so she called it quits in 2021. Janelle said they were taking a break in 2022.
You go, Janelle.
Yes, Janelle, honey, you work it.
Yes.
Work it. And then Mary, basically, and I'm not trying to be mean, she got dumped.
She got dumped.
He held her on the fishing line for years and years and years, and when he finally wound it in, he throwed it back.
I almost think that Robin might have been in on giving her false hope.
Oh, absolutely.
To make her think that
Oh
Cody was going
God, absolutely.
because they needed Mary's money.
They needed the extra income because they had bought the property.
And they had to pay the property off before they could build
anything.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So yes, honey. It was financial reasons or reasons for the show or something where they held her on the string.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah, I think it was financial.
Yeah.
I think Robin knew he was never going to wrestle Mary again.
Robin, you knew that relationship was crap because you a grown woman, but
Crooked.
you kept on giving Mary hope.
Yes. And Mary, you should have jumped over that counter and wrung his neck when he was trying to put you in that barn dominium.
Yeah, barn dominium.
I like barn dominiums, but the way he said that, it was like, I'm just going to put you out in the shed out back and forget about you.
You're going to be the backyard wife that I never sleep with and I don't have any intimacy with, but I'm going to be up here in the front yard with my new wife.
So you can watch every minute of it.
Yeah, so you can be jealous of this relationship. No. You
better than me.
Yeah.
You better than
Because
me.
listen.
Down here, we don't handle situations
No,
like
no.
that.
We will go out to your brand new vehicle and cut the seats all to pieces and pour lighter fluid in them and catch them on fire.
Or close to that.
I've known women to do that.
Yeah.
I've known women around here to hit their head, a husband's head in the head with a cast iron pan.
I knew a woman who put her husband's toothbrush in the toilet,
Scrubbed the hell out of that
scrubbed
toothbrush.
the toilet, and laid it back on the counter.
She sure did. She said he done went too far.
Yes.
She scrubbed that toilet with that toothbrush and made it spotless, rinsed that thing off and put it right back up in the holder, and he kept using it.
That's right. We don't do that down here.
Now, my sister, when she lived with me when she was a teenager and my first husband would be being mean to everybody, she would squirt Nair in his shampoo because she was just a teenager. She was mad. She didn't know how to react. And
Did you know it?
No.
Oh my God.
No. She didn't tell nobody. She didn't tell it till she got grown. She was just a teenager. I mean, kids trying to figure out how to, get through things. And here she is, 16 years old or whatever it was at the time. And she goes in there and squirts Nair in the shampoo. And,
We learn at an early
but
age.
see, it wasn't my shampoo. He traveled a lot. And so this was stuff that he was with him when he traveled. So she wasn't getting me. She was getting him, but nobody knew it. Because that's how.
Did he ever lose any hair?
What I think he used to complain a lot about my hair's falling out, my hair's falling out, my hair's falling out. We just thought, okay, your hair's falling out.
Oh my God. You go, girl.
Okay, but before we wrap this video, because we just wanted to give our opinion on Sister Wives. Like there was the interview where Cody Brown said that he had not been attracted to Christine.
He said he wasn't in love with her when he married her.
Uh-huh.
He didn't love her
Yes.
when he married her.
Right, and wasn't attracted to her.
And he kind of said the same thing about Mary, Christine, and Janelle. At
Yes.
one point in that last tell-all,
Yes.
he was just like, I never really loved him, but I have met the love of my life.
Right. And everybody, for a while, tried to blame Mary about the problems they had because of the catfish situation that she had.
She didn't technically catfish, though. I mean, what she did was wrong.
She got
shouldn't have talked to someone.
catfish. She got catfish.
But never met the person.
No. She was somebody had messaged her online and just said all the right things for her, and I think she was in a bad place because Cody was ignoring her.
Yeah.
She was not, and she was very lonely. She was probably a little depressed, maybe. I don't know. But somebody started telling her how pretty she was, how smart she was, and she talked back to him.
She honestly
She
is. Yeah.
She talked back to him, had conversations with him, but they never met. So there was no. I mean, I know you say that is an emotional affair, and it might be.
Yeah.
It might be. It very well probably is, but there was no physical affair.
It was his excuse to say,
Yes.
I'm done with you.
But he used that as an
And
excuse.
he
You've
was
been
doing
looking.
the same thing to her with Robin.
You've been looking for an excuse. You found you a new wife. You was looking for an excuse, and you used that catfishing thing. And I know you were mad. I would have been mad too. But that was your outlet, and you used that so you could blame Mary for it and not you and Robin.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I
Yes.
hope you're happy, Cody. And I mean, I hope all the other sister wives are doing good. I know you are.
We just want to say we are so glad that y'all got out of the toxic stuff y'all were in with Robin and Cody
Both of them, yeah.
and improved your lives, because we went through the same thing. We had toxic first marriages.
It's miserable. It's horrible.
It is mentally, it's awful.
And it
awful.
had to be harder for them because they had all these kids. They didn't
Yes.
just have their set of kids.
18 kids.
They had all these kids
And
involved.
Last I heard, there was 6 grandkids. There might be
It
more
might be
grandkids
more
now.
now. I think in
don't know.
August of 2023 it was like 6.
Yeah, so there might be more
And he
grandkids
probably
now.
don't really see them either. But anyway.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? But we just sitting here talking about it, and how things went, and just really wanted to tell Janelle, Christine, and Mary, we don't blame you for getting out of that.
We're proud of you.
Proud of you. You moved on. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yes, and we're excited to see if there's going to be some kind of spinoff, or we're going to
Yes.
see Sister Wives again.
Right.
Because we need to know where you're at, Janelle, and where you're at,
Yes.
Mary. We need to know where you're at. We know
wanna
where Christine is.
We
She's
know
good.
we want to keep up with how Christine and David do.
Yeah, I think they're good. He is so solemn. He's just so
He
like
is humble.
like
Humble.
go ahead and throw it at me, girl, because I'm just gonna sit here and
He is so humble.
Yeah.
He's not the kind to sit around and brag or
and
anything.
his kids love her. I know she hadn't got to see it, but his kids really love her on the wedding special.
Good.
Good.
Good,
And I
good.
think he's got like 8 kids or something like that. So
Okay,
hey,
well,
that's
see, I
gonna be a
didn't know
big
that.
family.
Okay.
That's gonna be a big family.
And like if I feel like David is what he says he means.
Yeah, I think so.
Because a lot of times when I'm watching Cody, it's like just the way his aura is, his actions. It's like he's trying to say he meant something in a good way, but you look like you didn't.
What Cody tries to do is blame everybody
Yeah,
else for all the issues going on.
all the issues.
Nothing's his fault.
But it's like David says it, he means it, and that's that.
Right.
He ain't bragging. He's not a show off. He don't have to run around and have his curly hair. And
Crazy. He don't have curly hair. We like it, David.
Yes, Christine.
You
Yes,
did good.
girl.
You did good.
Yes, queen.
Yes.
But that's just what we wanted to say today. And we love having conversations with people about sister wives because we're into it. We're into it. And, oh, this is Tippy, y'all. She's my little baby weenie dog.
And then
That's Chala. She's my baby kitty.
she's the crack
She's
cat.
she's finally settled down. She's been climbing the walls.
Yeah,
but
been in the fish tank.
She's been in the fish tank. She's settled down back here. You know what? We could do a reality show. Just follow. I should hook a GoPro to my animals. Ain't that right? Yeah, mama buddy. Anyway, yes, y'all gonna make your smart. Yes, my dog just licked me on the nose. I don't care what you say. And so, but yeah, we just want to give a shout out to the sister wives that got themselves out of that situation because they're showing their kids that you don't have to put up with that.
Put up with that.
You don't have to.
Being raised in that kind of household, they probably thought that they had.
They might have thought. Some of them may have thought, "I never want this," and some of them may have thought, "This is how it is."
Yeah.
You just have to do. You just
Hopefully,
have to deal
all
with it.
of them are now to the point that I don't have to.
Now, have you asked your husband if he would ever want to have multiple wives? Have you asked
We've
Lester?
had that. I mean, just watching the show, we'll have a
And his
conversation.
response
and
was-
he's like, He's like, no. H, no.
That's exactly what my husband said. I said, honey, what would you think about having 2 or 3 wives? He said, heck no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I do good to have one.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I keep up with you, and that's all I can keep up with. I couldn't keep up with no
Yes,
no
right.
more wives.
We're enough. We're too much sometimes.
So we just want to say that, and we're going to tune out, and we're going to keep watching Sister Wives to see what happens. But right now, everybody looks like, even Cody and Robin, they must be in their happy spot with each other. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're comfortable. And I think Cody, I just want to say, I think Cody likes being there with Robin because these last 2 kids he had was with Robin, and he has made a statement that these are probably the last kids he's going to have, and he's
Right.
probably correct in that.
Right.
However, you've got
For all we
16
know-
other kids.
For all we know, Robin could be pregnant right now. We don't know.
know.
We don't know. But, he seems like Robin and him seem like they're in the comfortable space, and then the other women have moved on, and they seem like they're getting in a comfortable space.
Yeah, he's pretty much said he's not a polygamist anymore.
Okay. Yeah, I
So,
couldn't remember.
yeah.
I don't know. And I have not got to watch the episode about Christine's wedding, so I'm going to do
Yeah,
that.
you got to
But-
watch that.
But, it's just good for them for getting out of it, and
We're happy for Christine. We didn't get a wedding invite, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. We got to watch it, and we're super proud of it.
yeah, we really
and Janelle,
are.
you are a powerful woman.
And I've seen all these things about Janelle getting to go on these little vacations with her friends.
yes,
And
and
stuff.
she just looks so good.
Happy.
She just looks so happy. Her
She's
face
so
is just
happy.
like refreshed.
I mean, it's made me happy to see them be happy.
Yeah, and even Mary. I mean, we love Mary too.
Yeah.
But even Mary getting out and going doing
Yes.
the B&B,
Doing-
she looks so much happier.
Doing what she wants. Now, Cody and Robin don't look a lot happier, but they look like they're satisfied with the situation.
They look like they're satisfied. They look like they're comfortable.
I don't know why they don't look as happy as the other ones, because they look like they got what they wanted.
Well, sometimes you don't know what you really want until
Till it gets away from you,
Yeah.
maybe?
Mhm.
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't,
You
I
think
don't-
you want something until you get it.
Yeah, and maybe think it's going to be more spectacular than what it ends up. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Time will tell. We'll
Time
see.
will tell, yeah.
Hopefully, we'll keep on.
And remember
Yes.
that if you pull that on a woman in the South, you might get hit in the head with a frying pan, shot.
Don't talk about putting us in a barn
Uh-huh.
unless it's a very nice barndominium that you're making a house out of.
It's a house
I
barn.
would do that.
It's a house barn.
But you ain't putting me in the back, and you ain't putting me upstairs, so you
Are
can
not
live with
in-
your wife up front.
Right. I'm not going in the basement and
No.
hiding. I'm not a basement troll or whatever.
Mm-mm.
So you're just not doing that.
Yes.
So, but anyway, we've been talking for a while, so we're gonna get off here, and you can subscribe to our stuff. We're gonna try to make more videos. We've been very slow. We've been doing this since before Thanksgiving, but it's been slow because we have all these kids and grandkids and jobs. But we'll get more videos up here. All right, and see you later.
See ya.